more changes and rise of the expected iPhone 15 Pro lineup. Are we going to see any hardware on the next WWDC this year? And more news and expectations for the latest iOS software, iOS 17. These are more on the latest Mac and PR news that starts right now. Welcome back for more Mac and PR news. My name is Hector, and just remember to comment, share, like, and subscribe to the channel for most of this news and more content that's coming soon. Apparently, per Plumber, Ming Chi Kuo, and other major tech leakers, and confirmed by John Prosser this past week, we got again light about the expected changes in this new iPhone 14 version that's coming out this year, specifically in the Pro and Pro Max or Ultra versions. First, there's one button that will indeed get a revamp. It's only the silent button. It will have a Force Touch version just like the home button that we have on the iPhone 5, the iPhone 6, and the iPhone 7, even the iPhone 8, and the latest up to the latest versions of the iPhone SE that we still have up to this day. Those are the only ones that will get that revamp as you've seen in these latest renders by Ian Silvo. Although the volume keys that we expect to do the same thing, no, they will not have that change. Apparently there was issues with the design that prevents them to add that option to all the models on the lineup. So let's see how it goes. It's most probably all being done for the Pro versions rather than the regular versions of the iPhone 15 lineup. This will be a major change in regards to that, but not as much as we expected. We just still be seeing a rounded version along the edges. There will be smaller bezels on the screen, as well as USB-C ports on all the versions of the iPhone 15. We do see also a reduction of speed, as the same speeds that we have with Lightning ports on the regular 15 and 15 Plus. In the case of the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max or Ultra, they will have actually major bump speeds, as quoted by Forbes Mark Gurman in this version that he provided here on Forbes. They will have actually light fast speeds. Thunderbolt 3.1 will be the standard of these versions, which normally operates at up to 40 gigabytes per second. That's gigabytes per second. That's equivalent to 5,000 megabytes per second by comparison to the Lightning port on the current iPhones that is limited to USB 2.0 speeds, which is only 480 megabytes per second. That is a major bump in the speed for downloading, for syncing to a computer, everything that it does whenever it is connected to another peripheral. So that will be the major asset of the iPhone 15 during this time. That's aside of the software. In other news, we may have seen not much unexpected hardware to be either launched or presented at .gov, which is the acronym that YouTubers use for the WWDC every year, this time in this coming month of June. This is a side of the AR/VR headset and the upcoming version of the MacBook Air, which is going to be the largest 150 inches that is already being confirmed that is in mass production as we speak. However, do not expect major bumps on the internal hardware or on the MacBook Air, since they're going to have basically the same exact features as the regular M2 versions that we have right now with the 13 inches. There will be no M3 chips, no 3nm chips. Those are being neglected possibly until next year due to major situations with not only shipping, also on production. They have a lot of productions on the M2 chips, so they have to use those on the next models, at least until the end of this year, maybe the start of 2024. Now, another thing that I've been seeing here in regards to recent rumors is about the Mac Pro. However, there has been no confirmations of any kind of expectations of the software, the hardware, anything at all. So that has not been confirmed, and this is the model that has been neglected since last year, as you may have remembered in other videos. As well, there's another rumor that may have better possibilities to be launched this year, which be a new version of the iMac. Specifically the fact that this year will commemorate the 25th year of the launch of the first iMac that was launched back in August 1998. Again, nothing in the latest news or rumors has been set in stone, so these are only rumors and we don't even have expectations, we don't even have hardware confirmations, nothing at all for these two precise devices. So let's hope for the best on these options. We may see it in a later press release if they're actually make the right update during this year. Last but not least, major news about the changes to come with the next version of the iOS. That is the operating software for the iPhones, iOS 17. In fact, it's still in development, but major updates with AI solutions, as well as a possible revamp of the voice assistant, the infamous Siri. However, also safety is the asset for this company. One of the things that they have been promoted and has been shown because of decision by the European Union is the fact that they will allow side loading, meaning the ability to download applications from outside the App Store. That will cause a lot of conversation, since the fact that these will cause possible safety issues on the configuration. However, this is Apple, and Apple is safe, not only for their services, for their products, also for the customers. So definitely they will not do anything that will jeopardize safety on this matter. And even though it's part of iOS 17, it may not see the light of day up until next year, as per noted by Mark Gurman again in first, and I quote, "The iOS 17 change is a major move that has been in the making for a while. In fact, Apple doesn't really have a choice about it. Regulations from the EU or European Union's Digital Markets Act, or DMA, requires gatekeeper companies to open up their platforms to other companies." Bloomberg's Mark Gurman says Apple's iOS 17 will enable this by the start of 2024, and I quote. So there will be lots of changes, but this will not be effective until next year, which gives the company a step ahead to make these changes and a safer option for the users. And these are the news for now. Remember, for more details on these, please comment, share, like, and subscribe. And keep watching until the end, because watching these videos in full helps us maintain and upgrow the channel. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you then on the next video from MacFab PR News. Until then, have a good one.